Nigerians, Africans, in general, the life we experience abroad, was it like we were told? Or was it a different story? So a lot of people have experienced a lot of things coming abroad. Some lost their marriages. Some were doing the kind of jobs they couldn't do back home. Some, their children, relationship with their children. Some have been trapped abroad because they don't even have documents to go home. You know. So, and some have been extorted by trusted family, friends, or people they give businesses to, or contracts to build for them, or maybe their businesses back home. So today we'll be discussing a lot. I have my brothers here on set with me. So my right hand, Savik, greet the people.
Hey, our people. We greet you all. I want to be smart, this is Savi. Appreciating those of you that are able to join us in this podcast and then relate with us about those of us that are out here, coming from Africa, coming from Nigeria. When they come, they say when we come here, now plenty thing. And when you don't come, you be like say no be waiting there. Tell you say you go see, now you they see, So
they say with the pink dollar for streets.
We just say we just relate, based on waiting day for here. Those of us we know where we they come from, we know if we change ourselves, and so we say we relate so that men they understand what they happen for this side. Cause we when they here, we know waiting they sub, and so we just want to welcome you guys to our podcast and make you guys to understand that what we're doing is just for us to relate with those back home, those around here in Europe, America. We're right here in the New York City. Everybody know what it is in the city. And so as it be, now so it be. So now the relationship and the things when they happen, everything when they saw based on, our tradition, when we they hold those of us, when we say, we don't already Sukpa before we Jakpa. We don't already, Nigeria don't happen to us in different ways before we say, we even find levels. So that's what it be. You guys are welcome. Anyhow, we want to be relate. Sorry, subscribe, share, and, comment on the podcast. Thank you.
I have on my left, the big Sam. He's slim but big. The engine by one of our bars. So Sam, introduce yourself.
I hear you. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for tuning in. I'm Sam okay. Yeah, so I know you guys will enjoy us today. We're here in New York City, bringing you our experience, in diaspora. And we all have our own different experience from us and from our friends. So we'll share this with you, and I bet you're going to enjoy it. Yes, so you're welcome.
Thank you. And on my extreme left, I have my chairman, Chief Wana Eze. Sati. Yeah, chairman is, greet our people.
Yes, my people, how on a day? Welcome to our podcast. Today we want to talk about, what we want to talk today is about most of us that all of us come from Nigeria. They born me here. I was born here.
They born me furniture.
So what I talk about, so now we come from Nigeria. So all of us will come from Nigeria. The expectation, would they say we come to America, you just come and pack money, We think that it's easy and stuff like that. So we want to talk about that. Let's see, hear people's opinion and let's see where this goes, Thank you so much.
Yeah. So today we're gonna share our experiences, different experiences, the ones we had, the ones, we saw on social media too. We know a lot of people that have experienced a lot of things. Well, first of all, I want to start. There's a man that sold his properties. Used his money, sent his wife to come and, come here. She's a nurse, helped her here. She helped her to get her documents, hoping to come back and, relocate here and live with her. By the time the guy they reach here, he bought a house here. A wife there with another man.
No, wow.
When he come, the wife tell him make it hide though. Say Yankee husband.
Oh, wow.
Say Yankee husband. Yankee husband say that deportation na prison. The man they sleep outside. And the Yankee husband they sleep inside with the wife. When Yankee husband come out, he can come back. So he can introduce the husband as a brother to Yankee husband. So wait till the man I see. You know if he take her. Now he provoke one day. The woman call Eke. Say Eke make anywhere. The wife where you marry you. House where you buy with the money. So this one now one story wait is waiting people with the experience.
It's plenty of.
Man don't sell property now to Jakpa. I say don't Jakpa here, so they don't change.
A lot is going on.
So you said that you be the man. What you go do as a Victor?
Man, what I go do? You suppose no say, man. As a man, the society they've already conditioned you to act in a particular cultural direction. A man from the beginning, as a child, as a man, you've already been said no to. Your father have said no to you. Your mother will conveniently say no to you. The society will say no to you. So with the no's that you've always gotten while growing up as a boy or as a child or as a child born or as you want to put them, you cannot come using English take scatter matter. I won't relate with the level when we say I go just the flow. With this, you could understand that the man has already been built. A boy child has always been built for negativity. So when he gets to the level where a no he says to him, he encounters a nose, he's something that is not part of what he plans gets to him, it's easy for him to be able to navigate around it because this is what he's been used to from the beginning as a man. So all this story when you talk now, at the end of the day, they think they too shake man. I know they talk the man, those men when be seems, when be say only emotion they take the wrong matter. But real men when be say papa, mama, they their home, they train them as it's supposed to be. When things like this come, guy, they go relate with them based on the level say man, this one no matter, they go jump and pass now because they don't jump pass before now. If you know jump and pass, they go knock you go pass under them. Your body go feel am. You go know say man, this matter, you need to jump and pass, not be today. So what I try to talk be say man, it's just part of the nature of those who are properly brought up in the African tradition, especially the Igbo culture that is so special and lovely.
So, sorry, he's a soldier man. We'll call him soldier man. So, soldiers are built with
strong man.
Strong man, I mean. So, Sam, what will you do? What are you going to do? You say, "I be this man."
My brother, you know easy. Life no balance. See, not all that glitters is good, but gold glitter. The thing be say, you go talk am now. You go know your role where you want they come play before you they sell all your house to come be with a woman. Because sometimes waiting they tell you when you come, not be waiting you go see. So that's why it better say you ask questions before this thing, because many people where don't come, they talk about if I know, if I know, I know go come more. Like when we come here, we think say we go come here, piam, 6 months, we don't make them, go back, carry 10 trailers. They come, they go. So you come here, the system go condition you. You know, a lot of stuff, what would they do? Not what you go do for where they come from. But because of the system, and you know, we don't get used to Ramo. So that man, if na condition where they give him, say you go to hide on when this man come. Now your role, you go plan until you get what you want. Because no 2 ways. Now so the system is built. So it's pitiable. I don't want to make it happen to me. People get different experiences where I know they like talk, I know they like even see him. You go see man go enter house, hang himself. You don't know what in that man don't see. Na system, you know, diaspora life no easy. Things wey you know fit pass through for Naija. If you come here, you go condition yourself. Say, you know, now what thing I sign up for. So carry your cross, my brother.
Yes. That's so good.
See, you know, one of the days, the man was inside the house, and this guy they cut okra, his own wife. Kai. Chairman. If not you, what you go do, I beg.
I have a question. Is the man a titled man? Because I mean, we have to go through the title. If he's a titled man, for where I come from Igbo land, a titled man is not allowed to go through that. I'll call Nigeria right away
our culture
and return the this thing. Comes the star side, wife are married. No. With my tie, with my red hat. Why not?
Wait, your boys on how you talk again?
Come here. Wait, face within there here.
No, the open meme. What are you talking about?
I go scatter everywhere.
Why they talk like this? So are you saying that is it the Umeme makes him the Ozo, or is it him that make the Umeme and Ozo?
Okay, answer.
No, it's not about it's me. Ozo is me, not the Umeme. The title is me.
It's you.
Are you kidding me?
It's not the
I know. See, listen. I will call the village. I will return the money. That will be it.
Yes.
What are you guys talking about? Wife or marry? My wife? No, now I go scatter everywhere. That will never happen.
You not get green card now.
You know what I mean? I will find my way. Come on.
Okay, see, to be honest, right? What one Ayo is on attaching gum is saying is totally in order. You know, I came in a dimension that seems to be very, very, that seems to suggest to be aggressive, but not the intention. But let me just relate with what Mwanaeze is saying, because what he's saying, in all honesty, going by our tradition and culture,
thank you
which
very
is
much.
The best. One day, tell me how a guy or a man, because you know, because say with the American, only say we will change from who we be. One day, how an also,
a titled
System
man.
a titled man,
System go change you.
a titled man
With his akupe.
with the women.
They like
Remember that if you don't have those things, you can't take, you know, in the original culture. It's not Kundu Lagos. So I'm talking about once you have to be introduced and then indoctrinated into the Ozo.
Ozorship.
Ozorship, okay, Ozorship. It's with Ozorship now. Ozorship.
Yes.
You have to be in your main pay question. I'm sorry.
Onitsha man will never. Ikem is Onitsha man will never relate himself to this. It's not possible.
Do you know the funniest thing is that now all these people, when they go come, they do say there be this, there be that. Oh boy, at the end of the day, wetin dey vex me pass for all these things. As long as say me, I appreciate my culture and tradition. The only thing when they tell me be the one when they tell me pass be say the level of bill when Nigeria they give us for here now. I don't know whether that because of that also title. They call us. But the level of bill when they give us, now that one they carry me enter another level.
Hold on. We're never reach for bill. We'll go bill. We're never reach for bill. So when they say whether you be title man or not title man, you know be citizen.
Hey,
you don't get green card.
Okay, so cool.
If they call police, na deportation. That's if you don't go jail.
That's what you see, because
you see this one.
It's not about your title. It's about yourself. It's about yourself. So if you choose to, succumb to that situation to get what you want, it's left for you. If you chose to be radical and onyamilize and break up and go, waiting happen.
Okay,
but I go back.
So let's make this thing practical now. When you're coming to America, you must have no one or two people here. You must. It's not like before that weekend that's for you to see a Nigerian is hard. Now we have a lot of Nigeria. You must have know someone from your village or Only thing you need to do is to call somebody. Say, oh boy, listen, this is what I'm going through. If you have any of your title man too, any any Igbo person, any Yoruba, doesn't matter. Just call somebody, a friend, tell them like, listen,
my brother,
this one going
from your own perspective, based on you live in New York City. There are people that live in Utah. They come to Utah. What they know is that woman where they can't see. They live their private life for. So whatever you meet, and
I will divorce her. I will divorce my secret. Maybe secretly she will not know.
Now what I talk now? Well, now you go do am. No be your title they do am. Now you say you no go.
I will know.
Can I just chip in, gentlemen? The truth about it is that let's just be real. The situation back home is to an extent responsible for the reason why everybody seems to want to Jakpa. The Jakpa syndrome came as a result of the failure of the governance and the leadership. I wouldn't describe them as leaders, but as the rulers of where we're coming from. And so when you're coming from that mindset, you should know, or you should be able to equip you with a lot of factors that, first of all, as you live in this place, you're not living by your own volition. You're not living because you don't love your homeland or something, but you're living because you want something more advantageous. And so what happens, you should be able to say, okay, this is what I want to achieve. And because from whatever it takes for me to achieve this, I should be able to do it. Outside the fact that, if it's clash with your norms, your tradition, your value, then don't go for it. Because I wouldn't do that.
Exactly.
But if I have to do whatever it is that I have to do in order for me to get a better future, especially not even for me, but for my children.
I have a question.
I want to do that.
I have a question. Let's say, okay, you came, right? You came from Nigeria. This is a question, right? And you find out that your wife has someone that is helping her to do her papers. That's the question, right? Arrange, yeah. And as you just came from, and you are the person that sponsored your wife to come. Now you sponsor her to come now, right? Okay. And with your kids too, right? Your kids, they're not involved.
No, she doesn't have kids.
Okay,
no kids. Helped her to get a nursing license, bought a house, sold his businesses back home, pack all the money,
and sponsor the woman.
Wait.
And sponsor the woman, right?
Can we like get this straight? Because let's just keep everything aside and then let's just deal with the
Situation.
like it's a metaphorical questions, right? Let's just deal with it. Can you just reiterate it?
Okay. This guy sent his wife here.
Who is this guy? Call his name. I think I know the person you're talking about.
We don't call names.
Sent his wife here. She became a nurse. He sent money. They bought a house. Of course, waiting concern Shola. They tidy Shola side. So person wey they tidy Shola for him now. So the woman come the wrong games with the person wey they tidy the Shola. So now the Shola not be based on business anymore. Now strictly real.
All right.
So now this man at the point of leaving home, as things come dey, business they go down, capital they go down. You know, government policies no help business, no help businesses back home. So the man sold everything and now relocated. The day where the man enter first, now he go sleep for Airbnb because
Co-husband there.
the Shola, Mr. Shola there
His husband-in-law.
so Mr. Shola there finally we got to introduce him as brother. So as brother, in the cut Mr. Shola they cut shoe for his head. The man at a point, enough you take up. The money we carry enter, the woman not collect money from him. Right? Because Mr. Shola they even demand too much.
Wow.
Now, when they don't collect, when the man say you no agree again, that's what they pursue and come up for us. So this man now, Congo another person has go the page for sitting room. You understand? That is the story. If now you, as the system day, what you go fit do? Your hands no they tied.
Okay.
Whether you title man or not.
Okay, direct your question to whom?
To me.
Right now.
I should direct my question.
Okay, so
If not, okay, you got it, or should I go ahead?
no.
Yeah, go ahead.
I've told you what I would do.
You know, go take him now.
Why should, okay, what will be the end game? I have a question. What would be the end game?
This man,
If you sleep if you say you go out or you sleep, you are sleeping in the car or you're sleeping with your friend or stuff like that, what will be the end game? Will you later come back to the house with this woman, or what will happen? Like how long this is gonna take?
Marriage don't scatter.
now for sure come off for us already.
Okay, so what are you doing? I go right away at the call Nigeria.
They don't collect money with the man hold.
It doesn't mean I'm in America
Start
here.
afresh.
I will start afresh.
So now leading us to the next question. This man will be millionaire back home. We buy house here.
Okay.
You come here. Under that condition, you come begin to work where you no fit do for your life.
Yeah.
Now waiting Jakpa the cost. So now many of our people they do work where they no fit do. A lot of people they fit drive taxi here. Me I drive taxi. A lot of us they do work where we no fit do back home.
Back shit.
Now
Right?
condition make crayfish babe. Let's discuss that one now.
See. The truth about it is that nobody say all this thing where you talk now. If I know self, I know more than 10 people where it don't happen to. This is I know if you call name, no they do me now because I know say you know some people when you know when it happen to.
Call them.
How you go tell me that they call them with the podcast? You say make I call
Call
them.
just small names.
How go call small name? You see why I dey fight say make some people go heaven. Because you get some people when they say if I see them for heaven gate, I go ask why. I won't know why they're near. Talk less of say make they enter. But what I'm trying to say is that you see this thing when you talk now. To be honest, check on now. You don't get as you want to be. If I like make it be saying I may buy Trump Tower. Make it be saying I may buy Hudson River. Make it be saying I may be the person when be saying I may own
Empire State Building.
Brooklyn Bridge.
Brooklyn Bridge, Williamsburg, Ed Koch. Which one I won't call again?
Manhattan Bridge.
Na me own all of them. Now I can't carry you come
Chai.
based on my tradition and culture because na an African I be.
And the titled man.
Listen, I'm an African. It doesn't matter how, wherever you want to take me to the moon, you want to take me to the sky, you want to take me wherever. It's not going to change that I'm an African. I have my tradition, I have my culture, I have my value, and I hold on to them. So, but the truth be say, if me and you run matter, I go run matter based on say I get integrity. But after I can't get integrity, can't run you can't come, you can't run me street. Because now street be that now. I can't show you and your matter or no matter say Shola. Me will run you to take lift you come here. You think say how matter want to be when I no go fit conclude the matter. You can't go run your Shola because if you want run the Shola when we say according to your own example, I mean that's la I don't know where it from come. The Shola from the Shola now it can't be say they call the Rory matter. Based on say the pekus come to sweet abi based on say I don't know as you want to be. But no or when na body we do so now we dey talk as it be. If na based on say the thing come to hold the guy when I no know if I no know it different but I can't know matter don't finish oh because for my tradition if I try am na me go pef now me no wan pef with my own levels na me arrange you na me go your village na me go your past.
All those ones na nonsense for this place. You don't enter. This place no be your territory. Different law. So na she hold power. You know they go.
No.
She go carry her power go.
Okay. Let me come in. You say this man sold everything he has. You know, most of us in Nigeria. Let's talk about that. Most of us sold everything we have
to Jakpa.
You know, to come here. I mean, I don't blame anybody because I said something too. Because you know, because we have that expectation that when you come to America, you know, everything is in a platter of gold. You know, we go for street
money,
you know,
$3 there.
$3 now. You get one advert where they put $3 there. And the season that so America did that time.
$3
you know. But when we come here, nothing will happen to that man have happened to most of us one way or the other.
Exactly.
It might not be true women. It might not be the first thing we go when it comes to this country first. You just relax, they'll give you food, you enjoy, you know, you sit down, watch TV for a week, 2, 3. You go eat, light, no, you know, everything go there very normal, you go enjoy.
They call phone.
You go they buy your phone card, that time to do phone card, you go make call, you go enjoy.
What is the backdrop?
He kept saying I watch TV at the best. I swear to God. He said he said that my best time for this Africa when I come.
You want to make money?
He pay me. He be like say this guy if I slap him.
You want start to make money right away.
He say when them
watch TV. Relax now. But you not gonna understand.
I don't understand.
And once you leave Nigeria, let me say this thing now. Let me say this. Once you left Nigeria, you have became a slave. Like everybody in Nigeria now you have sacrificed yourself for your family.
Yeah.
Because the day you enter plane, land for JFK or land anywhere where you come from America, my brother, you don't become a slave to Nigerians. Everybody now don't they look into
friends, family.
Yes now.
Even people who don't know you.
So you go just wake up in the morning, your mind go cut. Like when you go look for work, they tell you they will call you back.
Yes.
You carry degree come from Nigeria, but that degree no what anything. You tell them say, oh, I'm a graduate. Okay. What do you read? I read mass communication.
Or zoology.
Those things, he go surprise say he go start afresh. You know? I'm not saying most people when they want this thing go say, make no problem, I want to be, make I come, let me go through that. You know?
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not easy. America is so this advice, if you are doing anything good, if you are enjoying for Nigeria, stay there. If you be madam, your God they give you money. If they drive car, you have housemaid, my dear, stay for Nigeria, because if you come here, now people here she go to clean.
Yes.
Now people here she go clean. You know, go that madam where they do where you get house like 2 housemaid, get gate man, get people they cook for you.
Get driver.
People they live that kind of life here now. Jay-Z them now 50 cent then get that kind of thing. We. so you know easy man. So what do you say?
No, you're on point. You know, the only people where you go there little easy for them when they come now. People, let's say kids where their parents where don't they here bring. Yeah, so right. Then go there, you know, pamper them, they work for them. But if you come here on your own, no you're on your own. You do on your own.
Right.
You can have 1 week, 2 weeks, and you could have that 1 week, 2 weeks if you come where person receive you. But if you come, say you don't know anybody, like, you know, we did, like I said, we did New York, where we get a little community, where knows somebody go direct you. If you come to all these rural areas,
yeah, Oklahoma,
you go sleep for street. You go look for work the first day where you enter. You know, so Jakpa no be easy thing. You know, you go get the mind. You go condition yourself. Say na sacrifice. You be
sacrifice lamb. Yeah,
say you don't carry yourself. You know, sacrifice.
Of course. Now you have throw your. See, you know how many people. You know, let me tell you one thing. If say all the money would they make here, would they use them? Take ourselves here. You know the kind of enjoyment we're going to enjoy.
You're right now.
And again, if they cut all the resources where they come from abroad to Nigeria, Nigerians go suffer. Now they even make all these politicians, they do this way that they do. You see all the same money, Nigerians where they live for Nigeria, they don't find way tackle this problem.
I want to talk something. I want to talk something. Look at the verse. Now two you talk. You see all these points when they make, based on say we dey Yankee. Some people go say na Akata. Some people go say na Jant. Some people go say na Overs. You know, you get the setting where you go dey. You go say na Jant you dey. Some you get this setting where you go dey. You go say na Akata you dey. Some go say na Yankee you dey. Some go say na you know different slangs when they use because of say our realness. When some people go won't call rulers, when some people go still won't call leaders, they don't make the system when be say people go carry goat, go carry yam, go carry chicken. Some go carry different thing, go church, go they give thanksgiving, say they get visa to waka comot for their own ancestral land. When be say before now, people they fight anything when go make me come off from my ancestral land is negative. But what can happen now today? The system don't make us make our people come they celebrate say
Jakpa.
They won't come out. No be the Jakpa syndrome. It don't start today because some people go think say the matter just Gen Z then go feel. It get back in the days when we small. When the big say Andrew no check out Nigeria go survive. No matter the problem, Nigeria go survive.
I remember that song then.
That time the community they contribute money. Jakpa
No, that time now they go gather.
Yeah.
For my village, he get where they
Jakpa you contribute money.
Jakpa you.
He get where they call Obodo. Mpodo. Everybody go gather for there. They go say,
That's for you.
anybody among una. Now, what they take the pride that time? Say anybody among una, anybody from your village don't go Obodo Yibo.
Exactly.
It was a psych that was being built, but back in the days, it wasn't like the information destination was different. It's different right now because we have the social media where I can relate with somebody in Azerbaijan. I don't have to be in Azerbaijan today.
Yeah.
But back in the days, it was
communication.
whatever it is that was being disseminated. It was being shaped. Because I grew up celebrating the fact that the first time I saw a guy that came back from America, virtually the whole town congregated in his house because he came back from America.
Our own Romania.
And
Woman, why we want marry?
Oh God.
Let's welcome from America, Mariam.
God.
If you leave me, Waka. Finally, we'll find out say my drug addict, my junkie.
Just this no, this.
No. I dey come with what they talk.
yeah.
This is how people, like cherish people that is coming from abroad.
Yeah.
This is real.
No. Then
This is real.
Then it wasn't this.
Information.
The abroad has been abused.
No information.
You see this coming to abroad. Before, people don't just come to Obodo Yibo. They come here to school. Then they send them here to come to
Chairman, then Nigeria was good now. $1 then, ₦1 then was $2. ₦1 was $2. Then at a point, ₦1 was $1. So naira started collapsing. Our people only go abroad to study. After studying, they come back.
Most of them will come back.
In fact, many of them come to study in Nigeria.
As a matter of fact, if we want to go by our history, the practical history that we have, when you are going to study abroad, back in the days, you are being seen like those who are slow, like you couldn't keep up.
That's true.
They just want to push because your parents probably they could afford it, because the only people that went to abroad to school back in the days were those that are being sponsored by the government, and it's for particular and specific disciplines. After you do that, 99% of them comes back. Try today now, you mad. The person just match leg.
No, a lot of things has changed. But what we are talking about right now is the expectation. Like the people that live in Nigeria, they expect so much from most of us that lives out here. They say and we are the problem too, because you see someone that is doing 9 to 5 that barely eat. The person don't have a car here, doesn't have anything. This person will go and buy a car for someone in Nigeria.
I have something to say in that regard. You're absolutely correct, but the truth about it is that you can't jettison your past, your culture, your tradition, considering where you're coming from. What is the situation back home? It doesn't matter what anybody say. It doesn't matter if it's true or not. But the truth about it is that you're coming from a situation where you pay for light or current or power, you're not going to get it. You pay for water, you're not going to get it. And because it is like whatever it is outside this place is better. And then you are told that you're in Europe, you're in America. It doesn't matter. They don't want to understand the situation there is we've so been conditioned that outside our place is heaven. That's just the problem, and we need to work on those factors. Listen, this is coming from a very deep inept leadership that anything outside Africa, anything outside Nigeria, anything outside Biafra,
It's better.
anything outside anywhere is better than what you have. And that is where we need to work on.
So I did a course on leadership, right? So one of the courses we had under that leadership was slavery and slavery mentality. So slavery, which they sugarcoated to as colonization, right? Messed up our people. So slavery left us, but slavery mentality is still there. Now, let me give you an instance. When I was in primary school, a teacher I know very well, who lived close to our house, will flog me for speaking my language. So my language, the Igbo language becomes vernacular.
Thank you.
So when they bring second-hand used clothes, okay, we all white, my dear. I don't even know the last time I stopped wearing. So, but because it's coming from abroad, there's this thing. Even those days, just letters. Those days when post office was working in Nigeria, if you get a letter, just mails from abroad, oh my God, it's like
smell them everything.
Like receiving heaven. So they made us start feeling inferior, make us not to be proud of our language, right? Not to be proud of our way of dressing, our traditions, our cultures. It's good to accept other cultures. It's good to borrow cultures as well. It's good to know other languages, but you must know your language. Today in our place, a lot of our children cannot speak our language.
Yep.
A lot of our girls, when you ask your name, they say,
In Nigeria, not anywhere.
Yes, in Nigeria.
In Nigeria, most Igbo people don't know how to speak Igbo now. It's very sad.
Yeah, you say in Igbo land, because I believe the Yorubas, they try to teach their kids, because Yorubas, there's so much,
Yeah, Yorubas, the
culture.
They're very good at that.
No,
even in America here, most Yoruba kids speak Yoruba.
Yep.
Can I just chip in a little bit? See, this English we they speak, it can't be like say, if we don't speak this too much grammar, it can't be like say we need to make sense. And now that same mentality, because I prefer say I the scatter broken when be say and a gal man go feel relate with me.
Mr. Vic, you get one question why they ask. When they first got independent, what in they speak for that House of Assembly, where you have all these Nigerian tribes together in the, elected in the House. So most of them no go school, though. How do they carry communicate?
You know, say that your question.
I'm no interpreter.
That your question, a very intelligent question. But a lot of people of today, they don't already walk them reach stage when we say they no go even feel relate with this kind of question safe. The matter be say before that independence, the matter plenty, but the thing be say we not just to
go where we know.
Brooklyn, I believe most of them speak Brooklyn.
No be broken. No be broken.
No.
Sati, make I tell you what happen.
They go to represent them.
That is why I say you no need make it like say if you won't go there, I go to modulus. But if you say
let's not get into politics. Let's talk about what we're talking
Jakpa.
like.
Yeah. So but you can't talk about these things. We can ignore them for now. But the question is because he's trying to go from the synthesis, and if you ignore the synthesis, you don't have no foundation, right? So let's deal with our tradition and culture. Ask yourself, why is it that the West can tell certain part of the world to go and deal with being your sexual orientation constitute certain level of human rights, but they could not go to certain part of the world to say, well, this is human right.
Yep.
So when you see things like that, you know that there's certain value and certain interest that seems to want to be pushed, right? So for me, I'm saying that Nigeria, Africa, we just need to hold on to our tradition. Good. From the beginning, there's an hierarchy created by God. It was God and it's man, it's women and it's children. That's the hierarchy. That's how God made it. That is why the world has been so successful up till now.
If you go into the deep hole of this whole thing, you know, the genesis of this whole
Where the
wahala.
gods are buried.
Yes, you know.
Who buried them?
Who buried the? If we go through that, we're not go to, you know, we're gonna do this for the whole day. Nigeria problem, Nigeria wahala is, you know, just pinching small. If we go into that, my brother, we're not gonna live here today. You know,
Wahala not the finish.
But you see, it will get worse before it gets better. I believe right now it's changing due to the social media world. A lot of people now I'm hearing they want to go back. People now know that what you're looking for up is right there on your footstep. So with the experience of people where they here, people don't they get, you know, the feeling say this is not be a CBO, these people they suffer.
And there's so much money in Nigeria.
Yes.
Only in Nigeria you wake up overnight to become a millionaire.
Agriculture is there. Nobody talks
yes.
about it. God give us the land.
my brother, you cannot wake up in Nigeria overnight and become a millionaire. Unless you do something illegal.
Opportunities is there.
No opportunities are in Nigeria, chairman.
I mean, no, hold on. Let's talk about that now. Let's talk about how you wake up in the morning and become a millionaire if you are not doing anything.
I just mentioned.
No.
How are you gonna do that? Okay, you're not going to use resources to do that.
Can you wake up here and be?
No, you must do something.
Right?
No, he's just saying it. Like you woke up in Nigeria.
No,
I'll break it down.
Okay, break it down. Let's hear it.
Only cassava plantation.
Okay.
Corn. Poultry.
So you get a lot of. So use your abunda. Are you going to use your abunda? Are you going to use your abunda to plant the cassava? What about the manure, the stuff that you used to grow it?
Chairman, what are you saying? The problem is that we forgot our ways. I will start trying to be like the white man. Our people were into farming. Our people were into animal husbandry. Today, food is very expensive. Food is the highest commodity.
Yes,
in this country.
But our land,
all over the world.
Igbo land.
How much is eggs now in this country?
Our land is not that fertile.
No, Chairman, I disagree. Our land is very fertile.
Talk about Igbo land.
Our land is fertile.
Talk about Nigeria.
Talk
about Nigeria.
Forget about. I'm talking about my tribe. You talk about where you grow from.
Jakpa we're talking about is Nigeria.
Jakpa now.
Why Hausa people? Why are they not Jakpa? Why only Igbo and Yoruba and other tribes? Why Northern have done Jakpa like that?
To go back to the bad leadership, and we ourselves.
Because they have their lands, they do farming, they do a lot of things to survive.
Because of the education that Southerners are claiming that they have advantage over the North. That's why they want to live, above their means. That's why Jakpa is common in the South.
Can I say something?
They're okay. With 3 square meal or Babi Allah. If one Alhaji they give you food, they think about Jakpa.
Can I say something? Can I say something?
Say it. Let's hear it.
The thing is, if you look at the Nigeria, listen, we've been so serious in Nigeria and we get high BP and we get so
low
much
BP, yes.
different problems. Can we just relax and understand that it is not about how angry we become, because we've been so angry about this. It doesn't make any difference. Can we just relax ourselves and then talk about this just to provide solution and things like that? Let's just smile to this.
We'll come to solution.
So, but yeah.
But see, Nigeria is beautiful. That's my point.
Yeah, I mean, it is.
No matter what.
Did you say Nigeria?
Our people have a proverb that when you marry 2 wives, you know which one is better. If you marry 2 husbands, you know which one is better.
Oh.
In Nigeria, there's no, you're not rushing over any bills.
Sorry, which of the two wives have you married?
Nigeria and America now.
Proverb.
So if they ask you now, have a question, they say, okay, go back to Nigeria now. Are you going to go back?
I don't reach Nigeria. Cool down, Ochawa.
Go back to Nigeria.
Yes, man. I'm going tomorrow.
See, if not that I love him so much, I would have immediately provided a ticket for tomorrow morning.
No, Zion train is coming our way. Zion train is coming our way. Don't worry. But that's what I just said. A lot of people are, changing their mentality about this. It's people that are there that still want to go. People that are out are planning on how to come back.
But the thing about it is that let's get serious for a minute. I think the misconception about this whole thing is that there are people who had different notion of living in Nigeria, and then when they leave, they have this nostalgia, or they become nostalgic about how they stay in Nigeria and nobody asks them for monthly bill. Nobody asks them for we call it property tax, property this and that. And then they have this. But listen, if you're coming from the street, if you are like Omar Dubo, like you're coming from, what you could, if you're coming from like say Shita, man, listen, if you are around Aguda, if you're coming, I'm just trying to just give a few straight, right? And then you're coming from that axis.
Aguda and Shita is not the same.
No.
I lived in Aguda. Don't say that nonsense.
I'm not saying. I'm just trying to
give an example.
I'm just giving an example of those who could relate with what I'm trying to say, because for me,
you live in Aguda before.
Is
I thought he come from Ajegunle.
Is Ojo Elegba. It could be. Listen, my umbilical cord is buried in Awodiora Estate in AJ.
Wow.
And he say you're an Igbo man. You're not an Igbo man now.
Why is he there?
You guys need to understand when I'm speaking. I'm speaking from a very strong perspective. And Yedenike Magana ni dan kasani.
Because I'm not saying you're someone.
Ni dan kasani. Ba wai magana magana da gaskiya kuma gaskiya nan.
Dan dusa. Who was that?
Kuma ba wai ni na san yadda nake kuma wayannan ba su gane ba ma.
We don't enter Gewano.
But what I'm trying to say is this, right?
Chai.
You guys need to understand that people leave Nigeria for different reasons. But if we want to go by ratio and say, okay, Nigerians are 10. Hey, Nigerians, how many of you want to leave? Right now, trust me.
9.5 want to leave.
Listen, let me be very generous. 8 amongst 10 will leave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right? Why?
Because of the bad governance, no security. Your money cannot buy from certain things,
Listen, as much as we want to make this about, the situation that we're going through, listen, I have an extended family because it's our culture and tradition. I have a family that I have to be responsible for it, whether I like it or not, even if I don't have the means. For the fact that I'm here in America, it behoves on me. They look up to me. It is my responsibility by tradition and culture. And I appreciate it and I love it.
That's what I want to say. It gives you joy too.
Because if you're able to do that, what does it make you? It makes you happy.
Like what one I hear they say, you don't have car, you bought a car for somebody.
For someone.
And you're happy that, my brother is driving a big car.
That car.
We are not doing it.
But one is it. I'm sorry, but let's just make this thing fun. We've been here. The same set of people that you've been trying to take care of, do things for. Peradventure, there's a situation or issue as regarding the metaphorical question that was asked by the host that, okay, you didn't have your paper, and at the end of the day, you find yourself being deported. What will be said? This same set of people that you've been
sending money,
doing all things in order to take care of, what do you think they're going to say?
not say what are they going to do?
They're going to say you are
Say bullshit about me, but
There are people that if you're not doing it, nobody will remember you. It's when you start doing it, you continue to be doing
Okay.
it. And whenever you stop, it's going to be a problem.
okay, I have a story that I want to tell about
Please.
one guy, one of my friends. I know him very well. This guy, so he left America here to Nigeria, you know. So he went to stay there for some time. He just want to stay there for like 3 years to do one or two things, you know, put some stuff together. He has like this real estate business that he's taking care of. So this guy told me that he'll just pretend. This guy is a American citizen, that he's just gonna pretend that he's been deported. So when he came back, his friends, they came, they drink and stuff like that. After that, that was it. He's not bringing money again. He's trying to take care of his business and stuff like that. So, my brother, 1 year come pass. This guy, they have a lot of friends that is taking those. They don't deport this guy, yo. Let's say 1 year pass. The second year again. You know, none of these people, they don't really talk to this guy again. Everybody run away. Anybody will call, they go dodge. Everybody call, they go dodge. It's okay. Now I know. The third year, this guy not getting any single friend. Even the people where he start business for. This guy, they tell me this and they cry. People where he start business for. None of them, the people were even called to borrow him like 50,000 that his mother is sick. None of them gave him anything. He said, okay, when he finished whatever he's doing in Nigeria, he bought his ticket, he came back to America. So when he came back to America, tell anybody. After some months, they've now heard that he's back. And guess what? Hey, they start calling him, boy. How are you? How you doing? And a while, I will say you don't travel. They call you, I don't call you, they ask your mama. This guy he said, God punish you. God. From that day, he know that these people are not really, even his own brother. So my brother, why I'm saying this, if we are sending money, make they use our brain, because most of us people they send money go give, don't really care about us. People they like, why I'm saying this, because some people they work, they don't have anything, and they send it that thing to Nigeria. You go send $100 to your friend, you go club that night, go carry, and you are most of us were here for 1 year.
You never go club.
For
1
year, nothing, sir. Even drink the self, nothing. And the person will say money go give, go say mama they sick. You go surprise, say person go, your friend will follow the go club, go put them for his status. You go see where they pop champagne. So it's funny, you have to be careful the way we do with our people back home.
But that's the same thing I'm saying. If you don't give, nothing hold you. If you give, nothing hold you. Now people we start the give, now them then the pressure.
People like you now.
Yeah, if you start giving, you go to give.
You don't give tire.
And a maga you don't become. And if like okay, when I travel for December, you get some people why I dodge. I don't give them anything. They'll come. I'll tell them story. December go, and nothing happen. I don't give them anything, and they come. They talk. They don't talk. Or say, you not carry anything. Come back. But after 4 months or 5 months, you get something where then they do. I can't send money for them. If you see how they carry appreciate them, because they know expect I go send them anything, because I come, I don't carry anything, give them. Nobody say I don't want give them. So when I saw it be, you get people when they give, nobody they bother them. I get friends where they had no they give, nobody go even call them, say something happen, bring. They get past you.
Yes.
But now you don't, because they don't say if they cut this, so that one If they talk about himself, when they talk about another person, they go forget about them because they live your life. You too, you no care.
Okay, I have a question for Oyami. Oyami, no vex o. How old is they? Wait, you say the small people. How old is they?
Wait,
Because the kind of thing where they talk here, now for you, this man.
Something where happened for 1965.
no,
In the behave like little kid, man. They talk like say, you know, the kind of thing where they support. The other time, this support say man go sleep out. Come on, man.
wait,
You go sleep outside. So did that kind of thing happen to you? Will you sleep outside?
okay, so wait, you dey ask wetin how old I dey. Anybody wey survive comot for Nigeria don survive o.
Abi.
If you feel Jakpa.
That's why. Let me tell you why. Yeah. If you dey leave Nigeria for the first time, they finish. I miss my flight.
Scam me.
Oga, they go draw the rain wey they go draw for you.
Because they know say na bye bye.
They know say this one now you no get as SARS go take just corner am for one for where e dey buy market say this one now they no get. They won't do you for there.
No.
So what you will need to do, because everybody go through am. I tell the man say no vex o. No be say I dey go, I dey come back.
They know say na lie. Tell the past be say the same you wey they know where they live like 2-3 years ago, they go see you again, come back as a big boy and they sit there.
I want advice. Listen, if you're watching this podcast right now, I want to share an experience, right? If you're watching this podcast right now, and you've never the government of Nigeria or like try to put them in bad light, but I just want to prepare you so that you understand how to navigate your way through. Nigeria seems to be where we come from, and then you can't deny that. And so with those that you have encountered with in the airport, especially the officials, I'm saying this because of the experiences that we've gone through as regarding especially the Lagos airport, that you relate with those that in Europe, Asia, America, or wherever it is that you're coming from. And outside that, you should be, especially your hand carry, you should be very, very vigilant about them, in the sense that once it's open, I mean, try to see what it, we see them as the face of the government, but trust me, they're going through more than what you could imagine. I can bet you a lot of debt with you based on the things that we always experience whenever we get back home. It doesn't say well to them, but listen, survival is first instincts of nature. That are watching this podcast for the first time, remember that these are Nigerians in Diaspora, relating with you guys to the things that we go through in Europe, and that these are the things that we do, how we go through things, and while we're out.
Right.
And so when you get back home, relate with your brothers and sisters, be it the custom, be it the immigration, be it, understand that these are things that is being instituted.
Of Jakpa. Yes, you know that some people Jakpa and some people Jakpa that again. Like me.
Jakpa.
Now Jakpa that the plan now.
Jakpa.
Oh, Jakpa.
I'm going to go back. I'm going to be a farmer. Sometimes we sacrifice our own children's school fees to pay other people's children's school fees. Sometimes they are strangers, people you never met. I believe in that, and God opened doors. God bless too from giving. Something else, who will become irresponsible, but they don't know the price. They don't know the sacrifices. They don't know the sleepless nights. They don't know how many hours we'll work. At the point before Victor came to America, just sleep. He said, I said sleep. Time will come, you will not have the opportunity.
Hyper.
Right. The Jakpa, so this packing and move out of Nigeria thing that is trending now, it has caused a lot of problem. I mean, where you die, your kids will inherit, we take over the family and stuff like that. I know many families in Nigeria now will be say everybody don't care. Most of us will not go back. 80% of us will die here. It's hard, it's very sad, but it's the truth.
I'm not follow for that one.
I'm just, you might be the 20% that will not, but I'm saying they did not have that time to go to Nigeria and live that eternal life they were planning to live. They built house in Nigeria, they have properties, but their kids were here. They leave their kids. These people, they plan say they will, one day they will go back to Nigeria and live and retire, but they never made it to Nigeria. So these are the things we should be looking into, because if you bring your kids to America to come and live, the kid might not go back to Nigeria, and all these things we have in Nigeria, nobody will inherit it. I'm telling you, is the experience I've had back home.
Okay, you see what one is saying now is totally from a very neutral and truthful privilege to even think about coming to America. All of those who are in this shoe, they are minute. And so what I want to emphasize on, establish a family in America, and you do not have the recourse to think about what your culture and tradition stipulates, and what child to America or your children to America, you have already lost them to your culture back home.
But Victor, a lot of people don't have that information.
Yeah, there's one joke, very good joke. This guy, he has his kids here. They live in Boston. He has grown up boys.
Yes, yeah.
When the man died, so they took him. The roof is leaking.
Child.
Can you guys help us do it since your father is no longer around? And the father built nice house for nice duplex for sight. The first son say, "We don't gonna take him." What did that tell you?
Because they don't need it. They don't really need it. But let's talk about that.
They said take Papa house.
Yeah.
This mansion.
Those
mansion now.
Those eternal life, eternal home. We want to go and live our eternal life.
Retirement.
Most of us might not retire there. I'm not saying you will not. That child will go to Nigeria to village and live. Let's all accept the truth.
The truth about it is that if you, as a man, and you are
your umbilical cord was buried in your home.
I know you better than.
Please, this is a very important point. No, that we answer affirmation.
You could make it now.
And then what be
even we have these names. This is to establish or to reiterate the fact that our ancestors were the wise ones. Is because we're going to veer into certain territory, but let's try to bring it down to this factor. Our ancestors original relating to God Almighty, that even our names would suggest the direction in which our destiny should follow. Afamefuna, ikemefuna, amame echine. Those things are direction that you, as a man, you come to America. Let's say you came to America as a single. How do you expect that after getting married to a woman here in America, establishes and these kids are exposed to these things, and you do not take the pain to introduce them and get them to be tied to friends that after you die, that these kids haven't been exposed to a better option, which is there's just the basic things of life. There's power, there's good institutions, organized environment, to go to a place where someone will be kidnapped to say to you, You know what? Since they're saying it's 30 million, can you price to? Hello,
Mr. Vic. You're
Your point. Your point. We are listening.
so this is the reason why, apart from the security situation that seems to be prevalent right now, culturally, you say 2 out of 10 Igbo people that you speak to their kids and they speak Igbo to you. You will never be able the high class. Yes. Nwaba.
You're on point.
I don't want us to dwell too much on this. I want us to touch because of time. It's her brother, right? And migrated here, working to make life better, supporting her family. Her own blood brother. What happened? Her own blood brother started sleeping with the daughter, raped the daughter. This is the effect of Jakpa. This is one. Any money for the husband, for the children, taking care, building house and all that. The man will go there, marry another one behind, while she's here laboring and suffering. Her husband and her children. The husband send the children to dormitory and start enjoying his new wife. Some is not even wife, they're flirting. We have stories of when some wife planned with the boyfriend and murdered him.
Oh wow.
A lot has been going.
There's a lot of sad
Jakpa is never a good. You see, most black self here
neocolonialism.
come here and doing some things that you know that will never do that kind of thing in Nigeria. Can you imagine a titled man will go? Can you imagine that? Jakpa effect is very, very bad.
But yes, it is. But also consider the other side of the coin.
No.
If you were able to do the care, pay your mortgage, pay for your rent, take care of your family comfortably, do you think that 90% of Nigerians wouldn't do it?
They won't do it. Even mechanics.
No.
Even making millions. No, most people will not do that job.
Do you know why?
But you work for mortuary here.
Do you know why?
Here.
Let me tell you why. It's because of the size. 10 millionaires or billionaires, and 8 out of that 10 cannot show you a tangible. So the generality of the concept that have been sold and have been established in the system is that you should be looking at, it should be able to be traced. So you now, we have people like AOC. I'm not saying that she is very rich, but you could say that she was a bartender before she became a congresswoman, right? Tell me which of the politicians from where you could relate with that you could trace his antecedents from becoming a billionaire.
None.
A lot of them became what they are based on the fact that the system threw them up, made them what they are. So, Sati, that is the system. That is the thing that they want us to be looking at. They want us to be looking at the fact that, okay, you can be anything. Tell me why kids, I literally call them kids because they are children. They want to go and do rituals and do all manner of things just to make money. Why? Because they've not been told that it pays to be hardworking. They've not seen things that will attract them to those things like that. Okay? So for me, just let's get this straight. It is the fact that the system back home does not encourage hard work. They encourage things that are so dubious and inconsistent with traditional norms.
There's something. We all came out from this system, but we're not criminals. So what is the difference? What happened? I think the leaders, in quotes, came out from families. So somebody in those families did not do their job right. As a little kid, when I steal meat from the pot, my mother will whoop me so bad. So when you think about stealing that meat, you think about the consequences. And I know that when she was beating me for stealing meat, she was telling me about life in general. Because if you don't correct it at home, that guy is going to go outside. So thank God for my mom, thank God for my dad, thank God for some elders around that help to, we do community upbringing in those days. Yeah. Now, if you flog a child in school, their mother or father will go to school and fight. They flogged us in school. Thank God for such teachers too, who is still disciplined enough. But then, I don't want us to leave the premises of where we are right now.
Okay.
The effects.
Okay, let me give you an example. This is a very bad effect. You see someone now that if you Jakpa, I know some guys. Before when I came to America, right? When I came to America before, most people that normally come to this country are on their 20s, younger people. But because of the bad governance in Nigeria, people of 40-something, 50, married men with kids are now relocating to abroad, And you're surprised when that person comes here, maybe in a month, 2, 3, some 6 months, the person doesn't have no get paper or something like that. The person, they will say the person, papa, maybe one of the parents is dead. And the person cannot go home because the person no get paper. You see the effect? You see, it's very. How can you, as a first son of the family, your mama or your papa die, he cannot go home.
Okay.
You know how painful it is. So the effect is very, very bad. It's not about the money. You need to be there to, hey, my brother. So it's very, very bad, man.
I saw a guy sleeping on a bridge. And it was snowing, and he was using nylon to cover himself. And I was hearing his phone call, and this guy is an Igbo guy. The money he sent, the family were fighting over it. The family that is fighting over it are living in a house, but this guy is sleeping outside in the snow using nylon to cover himself. That broke my heart. Kai.
Listen,
It's not about use your wisdom.
Listen, I mean that would be a very easy thing to say that just use your wisdom, but the situation that particular guy is in it, it's like there's this tradition which is very beautiful that have been bestowed on us that makes us to have this obligation, this responsibility that is not by law on us, but we have to take it. Because why? It is us. It is our tradition. It is our responsibility in a sense that how can I be looking at my brother? How? Why should I be looking at my brother and I'll be living large and thinking that I'm living large? It's our tradition. That's why that is one of the things that we are lacking, and that's what the system in the West is lacking, because they're so me in all sense means being selfish, being very selfish, being utmost selfish, and that's the system that has been established in the side of the world, and that's the reason why I so much, no matter where I find myself, I appreciate the fact that I'm an African. I'm an Igbo man. I have this thing that I always want to bless my brother. I always want to think about my sister.
Victor, understand, but I'm not going to that side. We've touched there before. What I'm saying is, this guy is homeless. Nigeria happened to him, even in America. In Nigeria, will he ever be homeless?
No.
There's no way he will be homeless.
But his family is around.
Yeah. No. But yes, but that also seems to buttress the point. The point about it is, because he's been groomed, he's been cultured in a particular direction.
Take the responsibility.
He takes it even while he's there suffering. Listen, there wasn't an NYPD that
I agree with you, but
we've gone through that already. What I'm saying is the effects, right? We've gone through that. I believe in giving. This is me. But now we have to apply wisdom, right? That's the balance. We must strike balance and everything. But what I'm saying is the effect Now he's homeless. If he didn't Jakpa, he will never be homeless.
But you go village, go.
Yes.
When I came here, let me use myself as an example. When I came here, at first time when I come to America, they look at me. Oh boy, I did this country 1 year. Even make it yourself, nothing.
Hey.
I don't see anybody. I know some woman talk for America, boy. You don't go see nobody. First of all, the accent. If
If you just talk,
you talk for you don't leave it to come out. You know. So if you like woman too much, no Jakpa because nothing for 1 year. Just
I know I'm going to go that side.
me, let's go that side.
me, I dey sleep for floor for my guy house. He say come bed, I say no. Because I know how much I was spending in a hotel for 1 week. Every day they spend $130. So when he say come join me for my house for free, I say sure. You know, say if you no pay for hotel, you no go value accommodation.
No.
He say make I sleep. So when you sleep for bed, I say no, I no sleep for this and this one I go sleep.
And they don't go, if they sleep for floor for Nigeria.
Yeah, for where?
For where? So you see, we dey suffer. Make una pity us, I beg. We don't let them beg us money too much. We don't suffer well. But every
Chairman,
time,
na lie. We must know about this.
No, do you say na sacrificial lamb will be?
Haven't I pay enough? I've been paying my dues for how many years? Mona leave me alone. Make I take care of myself, I beg.
Some people will say if you're suffering, come back home. So I want to touch on this point again. One of the effects again is health. The health issues here. Many of our people, once they come here, their health will deteriorate. Number one, stress. Stress is one of the highest killers. Lack of sleep.
Oh my goodness.
Overworking. And again, stress coming from home. Too many calls. And they fight over nothing. Sometimes they argue over nothing. The life here is too stressful. So we that are here will have to use common sense. We have to be intentional. Try to sleep more. The food here is not good.
That's what I want to tell you.
You know, so let's try and eat our food. You know, something that is real, something that is good. And then, you know, I don't know, avoid too much work. Because there's something I noticed here. When I came, the way I was working was different. I almost died one day.
Because you want to buy carry the whole America now, send to Nigeria. How far now?
Now I'm taking it easy.
Every person go tell you.
Whenever I get I thank God.
The country will condition you. It will make you no the person go tell you to slow down.
That tells nobody they see money.
Come on.
You go grow, reach your level. You go stay there. Young boy,
You be surprised.
Will grow, come reach you.
You go surprised, say you don't stay here for 10 years. Yeah, I don't know America for 10 years. 15, 20 years, you don't stay here.
You not go know.
Person will call yesterday, go say, how long have you been there? Go say, I've been here for 50 years. He go laugh you. He'll say, you there for 50, if I'm there for 4 years, I must go back to Nigeria. I'll go there for 10 years. You get person talk about John the look and that guy don't there for 10 years now. We talk say you know go there past 5 years.
Man, I also you see you, that's why I love you. Because me, I come from the street though. And I know come from
home.
From all those
From Sambisa.
No, the truth is that as someone that was born in AJ, right? From the barracks, we've gone through
like finish
all through, all the nooks and crannies of the Niger system.
Chai.
The truth about it is, I can't now. How's the night academy come now? Nobody say
you won't come back money and go back, right?
Yeah, now. So, but when are they come? The last day, last when they answer when God answer my prayer because say America need they pray, make God answer the prayer, make they go in their place.
Yeah, you're right.
You don't ever see person from UK they pray say make God give them
visa. No.
But for ourselves, na prayer point.
A prayer now.
you go fast, you go sacrifice, put inside.
Yeah. If they give you visa, you go do.
You go sow
Thanksgiving.
seed. You dey talk of they don't give you visa. You go sow seed inside.
Chai.
You must na extraordinary na terrestrial ability.
They know, you know, I no go through that. I was born here, so.
So last
I didn't go through that.
last when I come finally get am, right? When I dey come based on wetin you talk now,
Right.
me come dey calculate say okay, see I dey come now, so
Tell
okay.
your girlfriend say, baby, next 2
3
months.
years. Wait, you know say na based on wetin you talk now. I say 3 years now.
You don't carry money.
I don't carry green card. Yes, so if you to give me trouble, it'll be 3 years. 5 years, I don't be citizen. Then the 6 years now, I can't carry my passport now. Come the waka. Bro, if you they see me as I talk these things now, I the reason give you matter. Maybe I should tell reason I may be for real. The truth about it is that OJ Numa, when you reach there's a guy that we used to be back in the days in Liberia. And OJ Numa. His name is based on his experience. When you get there, when you see, when you experience it,
You understand?
your understanding is going to be different. And so I'm saying that once you hear the experience and your understanding is different. It's all about, it changes. Like,
I want to touch another important effect.
Abiojin.
Somebody, because of the person they live here, your wife they Nigeria, they manage in life, they share flats, they live for small room, but your wife live for mansion, get security, get cook, your children they go better private school, your wife they drive many cars, you know they drive car here, because you know fit pay insurance, you know fit pay car notes, or for New York here where they get ticket up and down. Now another person, they call help and service and wife.
Chai.
Out of the 4 children, nobody get anywhere.
Yeah, I've had
When
that
they
story.
don't finally do visa for the children, just to come vacation with the wife, they can't come. It comes okay, make you do documents for them. On the process of doing documents, DNA test can't show say none of your children been children. That's why the man want to commit suicide though.
No, this story we talk now is I've heard this story many. In fact, I know someone that this thing have happened to. I know many. In fact, you see this story. Most I make people they very careful. If you leave your wife in Nigeria and you're going back every time to service her and having kids, be careful because most of the times when they do DNA, the kids they came out not being the man's kid. You know, the thing just is it's an epidemic. Let me call it that way because it's something that is a really bad situation that most Nigerians are going through this. I know this guy kill himself, check into a hotel, buy gun, kill himself because this guy has been spending money for this kids.
Yeah.
It's very
May
very
God help us.
Amen. I mean,
It's a lot of sad story.
I mean,
All this
You gotta be careful, man. We are here already. We are trapped.
It's a lot of sad story.
I'm trapped because I want to go back, but when?
My brother, listen.
When are you going back?
Somebody say you're losing your ancestral home when you have your kids here. Another person say, if they don't grow up there, they will grow up here. My name still go resonate here. You understand?
Right.
Look at Obama. As you have your kids now.
Obama, they know they don't have that culture like Nigerians.
Can I say something? I mean, you see the highest mistake we're going to be making is just like not comparing, but like trying to put ourselves with these guys at par. If these guys could literally express the love and appreciation and the hunger of what you have that they don't, If they can buy it for $100 million, they're gonna do it. If Obama, that's not in the play. But if those who are here could place and say, this is my father, this is my grandfather, father family. There's nothing that you ask them to give that they won't give to get that.
Yeah.
So
the root.
The taproot.
The root is there.
Listen, anybody that is sound will always want to know where he or she is. And that's the reason why we need to appreciate the fact that, listen, ask yourself, why is it that the West does not, that they don't have tribes? The West don't have tribe. It's not because they don't want to have. It's not there, it's not there. And everything they do is they instigate things, stipulate events or orchestrate events that seems to suggest that tribes are negated.
Remake histories.
But tribes are not supposed to, because it's original, it's traditional, it's from inception.
Yeah.
You are an Igbo man. There's nothing that will ever make it different or change it from you not to be an Igbo man. But the Igbo man that was taken like 2,000 years ago or 500 years ago, and he doesn't even know, like the likes of Oprah Winfrey, that will say he's Oprah. Or he doesn't know that that name was supposed to be Okpara. She cannot. Your son that I know will bring out a gun. I know my father. He is one I is.
It's true, you know.
So the root is there. That's the most important thing.
Yeah, that's why we're going to lose our. If everybody keep playing Nigeria, keep living like this, the way we are living in droves like this, my brother, in 100 years to come, I don't think.
Yeah, but your offspring still gonna trace their origin from you, and because like my great grandfather can trace their origin.
They will trace
from.
You're right.
A place we don't even know. We call ourselves Igbos, but my let's say 10th generation, they came from somewhere outside Igbo land, maybe from Ethiopia. So migration happens.
Maybe from America, self.
Exactly.
Maybe your great grandfather from America.
From India.
Because
migration is in the Bible.
So Jesus was an immigrant in Egypt when they wanted to kill him. Israelites went to Egypt through Joseph. So, but then I want to touch another effect. One of them is sometimes people in diaspora work so hard, sleepless night to make money, pay heavy bills.
Right.
Heavy bills. At the end of the day, you have little. That little, you gather it to buy property back home, or then you send the money to maybe some family members or some trusted friends to help you buy properties, or to help you build a house, or to help you set up a business or manage a business, and they will crumble it. Enjoy your money. At the end of the day, you come back home, there's nothing to fall back to. Some people have it as their retirement plan. Sometimes they will borrow money here to buy properties or set up business, hoping to fall back to it as their retirement plan, only to come back home and family or friends or trusted whatever has what do you say about that?
I always like to be positive in many things. Things are changing in a better way through our social media effects. This thing you talking about now is common. Maybe in the 80s, 70s,
even early 2000s, when there was no social media, no,
Right now, you do something, they video them, they show. Unless you're a hardened criminal, that time, the mentality they have that time, we don't know if he's coming back, he's just sending money, There's no communication. Once in a while, you go write letter, send. They'll read later.
Some these days, somebody was sending money to his brother. His brother bought the property in his name, was building it in his name. When he came back home, his brother walked him out of the house. I'm telling you, true life story.
So that's wickedness. Wickedness is
Well,
there. That's wickedness.
yeah, people does that, but my advice, I've been saying this since this program started. This is where you live. Most of us will live most of our life in America here. Most of us that live in America. I don't know how old you are,
You're very old.
but I know the remaining of my life, maybe 70% of it will be in America here. So if we are doing anything in Nigeria, make we take am easy. This is where we live for God's sake. You know, most of us take all our resources, send them to Nigeria to build things, properties that we know that we might not even enjoy, might not even go back to, to enjoy. But we'll be here, sleeping in one room.
Who did it to us?
I don't know. So now I know how old I am. I know my remaining life here. If I'm gonna live, let's say 40 years or 50 years more, I'm giving an example. I might live more than that, I know 30 years or 40 years of it will be in America here. So why would I go to Nigeria and be building stuff that I know I might not be able to enjoy? You see how we are being stupid? I did the same mistake. Most of us, I did the same mistake.
It's a culture.
So that's a very big problem. It's before that I'm used to. Remember when we came here before? That time there's nothing like video, nothing. They'll go to a business center and they'll upload picture of somebody's house and send to you.
Yeah.
So it's different now.
Everybody that does that.
And most of us go to Nigeria every year or 2 times in a year. So travel.
Yeah.
You cannot do that to me. Right.
A religious leader is dealing with me and Victor as we're sitting here. And this same kind of situation.
Okay, let me come
Someone who is a religious leader.
Let me come in.
I will not say which religion. People are still doing
I
it.
know what you're talking about. Let me come in.
Even with the video.
Let me say you buy a land now. You see landed property I'm not sure. Nigeria doesn't have it's a place that when you buy something like a landed property.
Anything can
My brother, anything can happen. That it cannot it happens to it can happen, brother, because these people, most of them are criminals. So it doesn't matter that person is a pastor or wherever. And it might not even be the person's fault. It might be the agent that brought, it might be through someone and through someone. You understand where I'm coming from? So, yes. But if I buy a land, consider I'm buying a land and you are building
To travel.
But there are people.
but they have sister or brother or somebody that would monitor.
There must be somebody, even if not your relative. There must be somebody there that will look out for you.
Okay, so okay. I'm not saying, but there are some people who fall into the category of not being able to travel.
Okay. Let's have it.
I just want to stand the gap for them. I've not actually, let me just stand the gap for them, okay? So, having said that, if your own biological brother will do this to you,
Chose to defraud you.
and considering the tradition and culture that we're coming from, to be honest, if he does that, it's like just let go. If you ask me, because the essence or what should constitute the high level of measure of happiness that you are on this side of the Atlantic, those are the ones standing in the gap for them, trying to make sure that they're okay, because that has always been our upbringing. Your father will tell you that your siblings, you are responsible for your siblings. He's not telling you that because he doesn't want to take care of your siblings. He's telling you in the event that is absent. That's our tradition. That's our culture.
Yes, our tradition does not support irresponsibility and criminality. If you're my brother, you're a thief, you're not my brother. If you're my brother, you're irresponsible, you need help. So, as for being responsible for our siblings, yes, I'm the first out of nine children, right? I've always been doing that all my life, and I will never stop, right? And it doesn't just come financially, it comes from a place of counseling, advice, and all that. So, but being a sibling does not give you rights to play with your brother's sweat. Either you become a tool for the devil or you become a tool for God. So if you become a tool for the devil, I will avoid the devil. For real. Yeah, you cannot give food to someone with longer truth. They will finish it. Yep. So it's been a beautiful day. It's nice having all.
Like and share. Thank you.
Samuel, talk to me about people.
Yes, so about Mandiara.
Savik,
guys, support us.
Savik.
Yeah, man.
Say bye to your people.
Thank you guys, man.
Vic is not happy.
I mean, this is real. This is the life of,
Life of Victor in us.
We'll see you guys in the next step.
So thank you very much. I'm Nigerian, Igbo boy. I'm a local boy. I'm a bush man. I love my country. I love my... If you want a Jakpa, life is all about experience. Some people must experience it. I've experienced it. We all experience it. Some people must experience it. But there's no place like home. We pray for our leaders. If we are good, God will bless us with good leaders. If we are bad, you can't put bad and expect good. It's not true. So contribute our quota to make our home a better place. And Igbos say that wherever a man lives is his home. If you're living in America, that could be your home. From Nigeria, I'm an Igbo man.